Alright, hello. Welcome to the Bearded Nomad Van Life. Quick update. I've tried to do a few videos and I don't know if they were too long or what's going on, but having difficulty getting them to upload to YouTube. So hopefully this time we'll try to keep it short and maybe it'll work. So far, pretty much the build is now going to be, other than a little minor decorating, I got one tapestry up over there. I still have one more that I want to put up on the ceiling. But I've got the fridge freezer combo is on and working. Nothing in it yet, just sailboat fuel. Got this one. Got a little cupboard there for some canned good jars and whatnot. Just gotta line it with that rubber matting. So I've got that cabinet. Then we've got, I can't see, got this cabinet here, which I built over top of the water jugs. For now, I got some crystal necklaces and whatnot hanging from what I'll use as a coat rack or a hoodie rack. And then I still have my crystal necklaces to hang, place to hang them. The last little thing I built, which I still have to get a hinge for the top lid, next to it on the left side of the stove. That'll most likely be for all my cooking utensils and silverware and whatnot. Because the fridge freezer combo location changed a few times due to its height and putting it on a pull-out drawer slide. Since I don't have the extended version of the van, I could no longer put that behind the bed like I wanted to. Then thought about putting it on a drawer slide under the bed frame, and then realized how much higher the bed would have to be. And that right there is as high as I really wanted to go, so I have some room, can sit on the bed, head against the ceiling, but at least I can sit for the most part. From my repurposing days, I used to repurpose pallets into whiskey, wine racks, spice racks, and whatnot. So, had one that was in my apartment that I chopped, and it will now be my sugar, spice, oil, pancake syrup, stuff like that. Another one behind the stove. Not sure yet what I'm going to hold in there. That actually might hold my cast iron pan for when it's cooled off and not in use cooking. And then of course the silverware drawer. You'll notice, well, I'm not even going to mention that. That's just a little secret thing of mine. We're going to keep it that way. So now, better view of clothing cabinet with a little cubby hole cut out of the bottom for storage of toiletries and whatnot like that, I guess. Still gotta move into it and figure out where everything's gonna go. The joys of van life. But I'm gonna enjoy it, that's for damn sure. Gonna save me a fortune. No more rent. I have no more truck payment. This thing is bought and paid for. So I will quickly be able to save up a cushion van fund for mechanical stuff and maintenance, routine maintenance. Got plenty of underbed storage from the rear. And it will just fold back the mattress. I've got a cubby there to store stuff. And I got another one right there. And then the same thing, identical, is on this side. Long storage, which will most likely be for my floor jack, impact, and all that stuff for changing a tire if the day ever arises. And then I have another cubby next to it up on that front corner. It's definitely come along. The only thing left to do is get MaxxAir roof vent fan. Order that. Once I get my security deposit back, I'll be able to order that. It's amazing how supply and demand. When I started planning this out 6 months ago or more, MaxxAir 5100K fans were only like 2 something. Now they're anywhere from 3.5 to 5, which I think is highway robbery, and companies should be ashamed of themselves for price gouging people. I get it. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I was a business. I'd still sell it. I mean, it's not like it's costing them anything. They've had the stock the whole time. But it's the greedy, corrupt way of the world, apparently, unfortunately. I don't agree with it. Would never do it myself if I was a business person. I'm all about fair pricing, treating people equal, and not price gouging. So, besides the MaxxAir roof fan, I will be ordering I think it's Genus. I think that's the brand name. The battery charger tender, maintainer, shore power plug to put in for when I choose to either put myself at a campground or find some little sweet spot where building happens to have an outdoor plug and just plug it in. And of course, now I shouldn't say it that way. I will end up asking permission if I can plug in an extension cord. Offer a couple bucks is not like it's gonna cost them that much, but I don't know of many van lifers here in Pennsylvania, in my area. At least I haven't seen any yet. So, if I'm the first for Lebanon County, I definitely don't want to give van life a bad name. So, if I want to park somewhere that there's an outlet, I will definitely ask permission, offer a couple dollars for the use of an outlet to plug in for my shore power. It's the right thing to do. And I think that might be the main 2 items that I still have to put in for the immediate future. Still debating, this area will be cabinets. Still debating on if I'm going to build them myself to match the rest of my rustic, rough style that I have done in the van so far. I'm not interested or willing to pay to have a complete professional build, nor do I want it to look all that pretty and professional, because that's just not my style. It's nice, but not my style. I am the rustic repurposing type. Always have been. I just want functionality, and my cabinets may not be dovetailed, blah, 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 but I can guarantee you, if many of my cabinets pull apart, if the screws pull out, in my lifetime, in my short, whatever time I have left that's going to be in this van life, if these cabinets fall apart, well, I'll smack myself and give somebody $100. $100 bill will go to somebody if these cabinets start to fall apart. So, for my few subscribers, keep that in mind. If you ever see my cabinet fall apart, remind me to give you $100. But I may build my own cabinets for this side, or I know I just said I don't need or really want professional build, but I'm still contemplating Overland Interiors from Canada. I've checked out the website, and he does very nice work. Chrome's van from Van City Van Life is excellent. It's beautiful. No, I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just not my style to go that professional. But after looking at his website, I may order a cabinet to fill this void right there in front of the camera. I may. Just because, I don't know. It might happen. We'll see what happens. Have to stay tuned and see what happens in the future. But yeah, a little decorating. Very nice walking stick with crystals, rocks from a great friend of mine, rock hounding friend. Made that for me. So it had to get incorporated into the build. Instead of sitting in storage, that was not an option. So tucked up on top of the spice rack, wired up on this end, and it's secure. And we're good. So that's the build. My sweet little van. So cozy. Oh, and did forget. One other addition that I will be doing is on these side doors. I have it planned already on paper. I will be cutting out and building cabinet inserts into both side doors to give me some more storage. Gotta have somewhere to hide the pee bottle and keep my detergent. Right now it's tucked nicely inside there, but and I got a panel. Get some paneling other than that brown crap. Something a little bit more on the lively bright side, lighter color. But that'll happen later. I'm not in a hurry. I am and I'm not, because I gotta get the trash can, order the trash can. So I guess I do have to panel that so I can mount the trash can. But let's see, set 39. It's actually 34 on the refrigerator side. Set at 5, and it's 3 degrees on the freezer side. Did find I put my dad's ashes in his urn, tucked him back in there for our safe travels. Coffee percolator. Use that probably. Heating water. Might make a little coffee in it every now and then. I was thinking about, because I'm thinking of keeping my coffee maker from my apartment and using the inverter for when I want to make a full pot and caffeinate real well. Oh, and I did, I think the last video didn't upload. Got the curtain up. Good friend of mine sewed a tapestry to a blanket that fit perfectly for in here. And just made my own little strap here out of an army belt that I had. Put a hook in, screwed it on the other side. Holds the curtain back perfect. And do believe that's about it. No, I got storage here underneath two short drawers. It was actually an end table that I had in my apartment. Took it apart, chopped it down, and utilized it and built it right into the bed frame. So, clothing. Should have just the right amount of space. So, alright. Thank you for checking out the video. Here's the update, and hopefully I gave my notice for my apartment, so I have to be out by the end of May, last day of May. Then still gotta, we'll see what happens. But the adventures will start here shortly, hopefully in a few months, in a month or two. Definitely jonesing for I gotta get away. Gotta get a weekend to just drive somewhere and just. Nice part is I don't have to worry about hotel or anything like that. My home is right here, along with my bed. Oh yeah. All right, catch you all on the next one.